And welcome, folks, to the Global Trophy 2019. The beginning, we'll be beginning with the qualifiers for Europe.
Of course, we've already seen all four sets of preliminaries, so we've actually done quite a few videos already. So this is probably like week 5 or something. So probably
yes.
February at this point.
Yeah, so week 5, and we're getting to the qualifiers now. The next 4 weeks will be the teams that have qualified automatically through either their great performance in last year's Global Trophy stages, or their good rankings in the FIFA rankings, or the 8 teams that qualified through the preliminaries.
Yeah, of course, obviously Europe yielding the most number of Global Trophy winners throughout history. Obviously, there's now 5 winners, I think, from Europe, I think. Or is it 4?
I believe it is 5.
France, Germany,
Spain, and Portugal. Oh, no, only 4.
Yeah, so it's only 4.
Only 4, but they have a total amount of, while I count this up, 9 Global Trophy victories.
Out of 14.
Out of 14. 9 of them have come from Europe, so...
Amazing.
These are the big boys here. These are the big boys.
Yep.
So let's get into it. Sam, who are our current reigning champions of the qualifiers of Europe?
It's Portugal!
It's Portugal. Really? Portugal, the reigning champions of the qualifiers?
Well, no, they're not. The reigning champions of the qualifiers are the runners-up for the Global Trophy last year, Italy.
Ah, nice. Okay, well, let's kick off with our dud team. I know,
I'm still not over it.
I know. They made it, though. At least they made it. So all teams from the UK and Ireland have made it to the Global Trophy finals for the first time in a while, but our dud team is Scotland.
Yep, it's a shame, but them's the breaks.
Yeah, because of their run. They finished 8th and qualified, but finishing 8th means that... It means you will be the dud team. So there we go. Next, going through by the skin of their teeth, is Hungary.
Yeah, they were hungry for success, but they weren't hungry enough to get first place. So unfortunately, they just scraped through, but they do have a chance, which is good for them. You know, they have done well in the past, so we'll have to see how they get on this time around.
Hungary former Global Trophy quarter-finalists.
Yeah, so how the mighty have fallen.
Yep, and qualifier semi-finalists as well. Currently ranked number 42.
Yeah, they're actually a decent team, Portugal. Hungary.
You got Portugal in the brain.
I do, yeah.
Scotland are, for people who want to know, is ranked number 68. They are also former Global Trophy quarter-finalists. So there we go.
Yep.
Oh, the Scots.
The
Scots. Next team is Macedonia.
Played really well, didn't they? They started slowly in the preliminaries, but they really came on strong, and they've shown themselves as a real force.
Yep. Macedonia have only been in 4 Global Trophy tournaments. Currently ranked number 156. But they've proved themselves worthy to be here. The best run has been round 2 on 2 occasions. They've never made it to a Global Trophy finals before.
Maybe this year they'll have a chance.
Just maybe. Next up, it is a team that went a bit back and forth in the preliminaries. Norway.
Yeah, Norway started pretty slowly, but they really decided to build up ahead of steam towards the end, didn't they?
Yep, 2-time Global Trophy quarter-finalists and former winners of the Global Trophy European qualifying sector. Currently ranked number 40.
They're a decent side of Norway.
Yeah, I'm shocked to see them so low. Next up, making their debut, we have Montenegro being represented still by Australia at this point.
Because Greece did qualify, because obviously Greece is a team lower than Macedonia. So Montenegro. So if Greece go out, obviously Australia in this game's case do qualify.
That's pretty much a given at this point, but yeah.
But in terms of Europe, if Montenegro, represented by Australia, do qualify, it means that in the finals they will be represented by Greece instead. It will change.
Yes, because Greece are actually the team that's lower.
Yeah.
Like immediately lower than Montenegro. Australia have been picked because they are the team lower than Greece. So there we go.
However, if Greece do qualify, Montenegro qualify, and Australia all qualify, it will be the next available team below them.
Yeah. So that'll be that. Next up is a team with not really much introduction, which is Bulgaria. They don't need an introduction really at this point.
Nope, they did very well in the preliminaries. I'm surprised to see them in the preliminaries, to be honest with you. But a bit of a poor run in the past few global trophies has led them into the doldrums, really.
Yep, ranked number 39 and former global trophy runners-ups. Runners-up, indeed.
They've been in the finals, the actual final.
Yeah, they have, and that was a long time ago. I think it was about 2005, 2006, something like that.
To one of the early ones.
Yeah, a long time ago. Next up, finished second in the preliminaries, Czech Republic.
They've also, in 2017, they were also European champions.
Yeah, shocked to see how low they've gone. They're ranked number 41. They are former Global Trophy semi-finalists and former champions, as Sam said, of the European qualifying sector.
They do it again.
Maybe. Well, we'll see. They go up against the top side of the preliminaries, which was Greece.
Greece have been performing well in the last couple of years. I'm surprised again to see that they didn't do that well. I think in 2017 they were top 8, I think.
Well, Greece have been to a quarterfinal twice and a semi-final once in the actual Global Trophy finals. Greece's best performance in the qualifiers has been a semi-final spot. They're currently ranked number 35.
Decent side, Greece.
Right, so with the preliminaries done, it's time to introduce the teams that have automatically qualified due to their FIFA rankings, even if they didn't do that well or didn't even compete at all in last year's Global Trophy. First up, it's Turkey.
I don't know much about Turkey. A friend of mine's getting married in Turkey.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, good for him.
So Turkey have only made it to one Global Trophy finals before. They made it into round 2. They're also a former semi-finalist in the Global Trophy qualifiers. Currently ranked number 81.
Yeah, Turkey. What can I say?
Next up, we have Yugoslavia, who will be obviously Serbia, because they've been Serbia ever since Serbia have been added in.
Yeah, they're representing Serbia.
So there we go. Serbia currently ranked number 135. Never made it to a Global Trophy finals, but they have made it to round 2 on 3 occasions.
Interesting.
Next up, it is Ukraine.
Decent side. Not like incredible, but decent side.
Yep, Ukraine currently ranked number 50 so far. They have made it to the Global Trophy finals on 3 occasions. They've never gone out in the first round of the Global Trophy finals, always making it to round 2 before losing. 2-time Global Trophy European qualifier semi-finalists.
Yeah, Ukraine are a decent enough side. Obviously, they beat Russia last time around.
Indeed. So, very, very interesting performance there from Ukraine. Next up is a team that in the last, 4 years has been amazing in the actual... in the World Cups and the European Championships, which is Iceland. I mean, they beat us, so, you know.
Yeah, they're a good side. They're a really good side in that. But obviously in this game, not so much.
Iceland are 2-time Global Trophy quarter-finalists in the European qualifying sector. But both their appearances in the Global Trophy finals, they've been knocked out in round 1, ranked number 85.
There are worse teams out there than Iceland, though.
Yep. Next up, it is the Republic of Ireland.
Yep.
Qualifying through here. They are currently ranked number 60. They have made it to 2 Global Trophy finals. Their best performance going into round 2. They're also former Global Trophy European qualifier finalists. One time only.
That's impressive.
Very impressive for the Republic of Ireland. Next up, it is Romania.
Yeah, they are remaining there in this Global Trophy finals, and I think they might remain in it for quite a while if they get a good draw. I have to do it, man.
Yeah, I know. That's fine. But Romania currently ranked number 102. One semi-final in the European qualifiers to their name, and that run in the Global Trophy finals didn't go very well. They lost in round 1.
Oh, so they weren't remaining very long then.
No, not really. Next up, it is Northern Ireland now.
Alright.
The other Ireland team, who are ranked number 65, not that far below the Republic of Ireland.
Huh, how about that?
Northern Ireland have been to 2 Global Trophy finals, the best run being round 2 at one point. They're former Global Trophy European qualifier semi-finalists.
Not bad.
Not a bad run at all there from Northern Ireland. Next up, we are halfway through with this team. It's a pretty well-known team, I'd say, which is Austria.
Yeah, Austria, decent enough side. They used to be a fairly big football powerhouse. Obviously, not so much these days. They've got a few decent players, I think. But Austria, yeah, decent enough side.
Austria currently ranked number 45 so far. Former Global Trophy European Qualifier finalists.
There you go. So good side.
And they've made it to 4 Global Trophy finals. The best run being the second round. You can see that we're getting better with these teams are getting better. So
Yep.
wait till we get to the top ones. So next up is Slovakia, and they've been complaining recently that randomly a team from the Faroe Islands randomly turned up there.
I don't know why that would have been.
I have no idea.
Not me.
I think it's it's that bus driver that they sacked.
Was it the one that got shot?
No, that was their coach.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Slovakia currently ranked 93.
How?
So not really the best, but they are one-time quarterfinalists of the European sector, and Global Trophy finals. They've made it to the Global Trophy finals only once, and made it to the second round.
That's not too bad then.
Yes. Next up, it is Poland.
Decent side.
Yes, we get
Very decent side.
Yes, we get into the big guns now. I think with Poland. Poland, one rank below Slovakia, 94th. Again, pretty much the same as Slovakia, former European sector quarter-finalists, and only one appearance in the Global Trophy finals where they finished and lost in the first round.
Huh.
Next up,
Shame for those guys, but they're good. They're a good side.
indeed they are. Next up, a team that will probably be in the Global Trophy for years to come because of their rankings, Wales.
Yep. Obviously, in this period of history, they weren't particularly the best football team, but Wales is a decent enough side. They had they've in the real footballing world, obviously stars like Gareth Bale and Aaron Ramsey have really lifted their prospects up. But obviously, in this period of history, their team wasn't too great. They
Yeah,
had Ryan Giggs, I guess.
true. Wales currently 158th, but they did climb up 23 spots in one Global Trophy. So there we go. They've been in 4 Global Trophies, their best run being in round 2. They've only actually ever won 1 match
Wow.
in the Global Trophy, but they have competed in 4 of them, so it's not the worst, I guess.
Yep.
Next, a team that did awfully at the World Cup, but in this, they kind of do well. Germany. Bottom of their group, may I add.
Who would have thought that at the start of the tournament?
Not me.
Not me either. I think a lot of people had sensible money on Germany winning the whole thing.
Yeah, well, that didn't happen. Germany ranked number 10 in the Global Trophy. One-time Global Trophy champions, but they've never gone past the quarterfinals in the European sector.
They've won the whole shebang before, which is
Yeah.
amazing to me.
Yep, but never made it past the semis in the European sector. So it's gonna be interesting to see how they do. Next up, bit of a step down from former champions, which is Denmark.
Denmark played well in the World Cup, didn't they?
Oh
this
yeah.
year?
Yeah, they did really well. Denmark currently ranked number 33, so no slouches. Denmark.
No slouches, but again, they haven't really got any real prestige in this competition.
Yes. 4-time Global Trophy quarterfinalists. They have made it to a semi-final before in the Global Trophy finals, though, and a quarterfinal.
Uh-huh.
So pretty decent from Denmark, and that's what's been able to get them up to rank number 33 in the Global Trophy.
Oh, interesting.
Next up, it is Switzerland.
Again, had a fairly decent World Cup and were kind of unlucky to go out the way they did. To
Yes,
Sweden. I think they lost on penalties, didn't they, to Sweden?
I think they might have done, yeah. Switzerland ranked number 57. They've made it to 3 Global Trophy finals. Their best run being going to round 2. Was their best run. Switzerland are former European sector semi-finalists, though.
Oh, how about that?
Next up, it's the team we've all been waiting for.
Is it coming home?
I guess we'll find out. It's England.
England had a great World Cup, realistically. Like, as much as I think everyone kind of expected them to go out, like, maybe not in the groups, but like certainly in like the early stages of the competition, to reach the semi-finals was crazy. It was
Yeah.
ridiculous. I've never seen a country so happy.
Oh yeah, I was. It got me back in actually believing in the team for a change.
Yeah, Gareth Southgate and his team of they're kind of misfits, aren't they? Really,
Yeah.
you look at the team, you gotta think, well, there's no real superstar there except for maybe Harry Kane. and they kind of got me believing in the national team again, which I didn't do so in Euro 2016. You know, I was well behind Wales for that tournament.
Oh yeah, same. Yeah.
So you know, one of those things. But fair play to the guys, and hopefully England can actually win a game or two in this competition, please. Come
Not
on.
lose on penalties. That'd be nice because we won on penalties in the World
Yeah,
Cup.
the game is fake now. It doesn't count.
Yeah, the streak is over now. Game. Just saying, the streak is over now. The curse is lifted. England currently ranked number 59. One above the Republic of Ireland. That's how bad they've been doing here. Not to say that Republic of Ireland have been a bad team, but England have been in 13 global trophies. Well, 14 now.
I believe they've only qualified for the finals twice.
Yes. One time they were knocked out in the first round. The second time, they made it to the quarterfinals.
Although I think it is fair to say they had some pretty horrendous draws in the past. They've had Spain, I'm fairly sure, in the second round a few times. It's, you know, same with France. I think they also lost to... Did they lose to Scotland once?
I think they did, yes. Alright, and the final team to be added in due to their rankings, there's no surprise here, because third place at the World Cup, it's Belgium.
Yeah, they did really well. They were fantastic, weren't they?
Yep, Belgium, former Global Trophy semi-finalists at one point, and yeah, semi-finalists.
Obviously, Belgium aren't the same caliber of Belgium as you see in football today. Obviously, at this point in history, they didn't have the best team. They had a decent team, but not like the world beaters that they have now.
Yeah, definitely.
So, you know, we'll see how they get on, but should be all right. Should be fun to watch, certainly.
Yeah, Belgium are they've only made it to the Global Trophy finals once, but the one time they did, they made it count. That's all that matters.
Yep.
Right, it's time for the top 8 teams that all qualified for the Global Trophy finals last time round. First up, it's France.
World champions and most successful team in the global trophy.
Yes, 4 Global Trophy championships. Yeah, it was a pretty good run for France, but they just couldn't carry on to be the first team ever to successfully defend the Global Trophy. They just couldn't do it.
Who did they lose to? Was it Italy or was it someone else?
It was something like Italy or Netherlands, I think.
I can't remember who beat them. Someone big beat them, but I can't remember who it was.
Yeah, France ranked number 2 here. So, yeah, France. Highest ranked side from Europe.
Yeah, absolutely. They're a great side.
Next up, well, it's the runners-up of the World Cup, Croatia.
Oh, Croatia. They were my team that...
You stole our thunder.
In the sweepstake, where I had at work, I had Croatia picked out.
Oh.
And... So, it got to the semi-final stage, obviously Croatia played England, I was thinking, okay, so if England win, it's like a positive thing.
It's coming out.
If Croatia win, I get some money.
Yeah.
So so Croatia actually won me £20.
Nice.
So thank you, Croatia.
Do you know who I got in the sweepstakes?
Go on.
Australia.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah, as much as they're giants in this game, they're not the best in the actual
footballing world.
Next up, it is the best team to never win a global trophy. Runners-up from last year, it's Italy.
Can they do it this year?
You never know. You never know.
Italy these days in football aren't exactly the powerhouse they used to be. I mean, you've got, you know, some great players in the past that they've had, but these days not so much. Obviously, Gigi Buffon retiring as well has kind of scuppered them, but, you know, Italy in this game are unbelievable, and the fact that they've not won amazes me.
Yeah, they've been to 11 global trophy finals. There's only one team that beats that.
Yeah, and that's Australia.
Yeah, who've been to every single one. But Italy, when they make it to a global trophy finals, they've never failed to reach at least the second round.
And they've made the final 3 times.
Yep. And
still yet to win.
Well, let's put it this way, they've made the quarterfinal 8 times.
They're a great side.
Yeah. Next up, another very good side, who had a very good performance last year in the global trophy finals, which was the Netherlands.
They did. They made the semis, didn't they?
Yes. Their 4th semi-final in the global trophy finals. Currently ranked number 11. Not too bad at all.
Amazing. They had a great tournament, but unfortunately didn't quite take home the trophy. Could they do it this time? Who knows?
You never know. Next up, a team that I think during the summer both in the actual in the World Cup and in our Global Trivia Champions really made us turn our heads, which is Russia.
They played fantastically, didn't they?
Russia had an amazing run. What can I say?
I mean, as host nations, you always hope that the host nation does well. You know, you always hope that they put on a crowd, show for the nation.
Boys.
Yeah, you want to see them do well.
Yeah.
And they did. They beat Spain on penalties, which is incredible to watch.
Yeah, exactly. So Russia ranked number 27 so far, so that's pretty decent. 2-time Global Trophy quarter-finalists and European sector finalists at one point.
Yep, absolutely.
There you go. Next team is going to be, we got 4 left, and it's Sweden. Hang on.
Sweden also had a decent World Cup.
We got 3. Sorry, we got 3 left. Sweden.
Sweden also had a decent World Cup. Obviously, they nearly beat Germany. They were the only team in that group that didn't beat Germany, which is kind of crazy to me. But they had a decent World Cup, eventually losing out to England. But it was good fun to watch them, and they played really well when they had to. They beat Switzerland, obviously. So
yeah, I was able to watch the match in a new pair of glasses. That was nice.
It was HD for you.
No.
Okay.
I'd been drinking Recorder League at that point, so.
Oh, nice.
You know, which is from Scandinavia, so there you go. I may have been supporting England, but I was drinking something from Scandinavia. I think it may even be the Swedish or Danish or whatever, so there you go. But anyway, Sweden ranked number 49, former Global Trophy European sector semi-finals on 2 occasions. Their best performance has been a Global Trophy finals where they've made it to the second round.
Oh.
So there we go.
How about that?
Next up, 2 big giants, the last 2. Spain are first.
Spain have won 3 times the Global Trophy, but they win every 5 years. They're due to win in 2 years' time, so watch out for that.
Yep.
I don't know. And obviously, last season we thought they were going to win it last time in the bracket, because obviously it got to a point where they were the last big boy in, and they lost against Portugal. Obviously, Portugal went on to win, so
yeah,
no shame there. But
yep, Spain have made it to 7 Global Trophy finals, making it through the first round on every single occasion.
they're a great side.
But they've never won the European sector.
They haven't. No, I think they're them and Germany are the only winners. Actually, scratch that. I think France are the only winners to have won Europe as well.
I'm just looking at it.
I believe so. I believe France are the
Yeah,
only
I
ones that have
believe
gone on
so.
to win.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Because also Europe has the most individual winners of the European section.
Yes.
They have most different teams.
Yes.
Whereas,
Africa, for example, have got
Yeah.
mostly only 3 teams, really.
well, they haven't got just the 3 teams, and obviously Asia and Oceania in particular.
Australia.
Yeah, pretty much.
Anyway, and last but not least, the reigning champions. The shocking reigning champions. Portugal!
How did Portugal even win it last time? That was crazy.
I still have no idea.
They had such an amazing run at the end as well. They beat Spain, followed by Cameroon, followed by Italy in the final.
We'll be right back. Alright guys, with that we are back. It only took 1 retry, which is pretty good. It's looking pretty interesting so far. All the big names are not against each other from the top 8. So our first match is Slovakia versus Austria.
Interesting.
It's an interesting match. Both sides are very close to each other in the FIFA rankings. And it's a win for Austria. They are through to the second round.
Good win for Austria. Fair play to them.
Yeah. Next up, it is Serbia versus Spain.
Surely.
It is a 2-0 win for Spain.
Yeah,
They're through. They will take on Austria in the second round.
The Spanish are a decent side, so I think they'll be fairly confident to qualify.
Next up is the Republic of Ireland versus Bulgaria.
I'm probably going to say Republic of Ireland to win this one.
It's a penalty victory for Bulgaria.
So Bulgaria do sneak a win.
Yeah, they do. And next up is Croatia versus Ukraine for a chance to face Bulgaria in the next round. And it's a win for Ukraine. Croatia are gone in round 1.
Surprising, considering they did so well last time around.
Yeah, but Croatia out of it. Next up, Northern Ireland. Oh no, sorry. It's Macedonia versus Denmark.
Probably going to see if Denmark will win this one.
It is a 2-0 win for Denmark. They are through. They'll take on the winner of either Northern Ireland or Italy.
I'm going to say surely Italy.
It is a 6-0 win for Italy. They are chomping at the bit this time.
They're determined to win. They come on, they deserve it by now, surely.
And usually like sometimes it's fun when the dud team gets a team that sometimes you don't think might make it through, but then it does, and then all hell breaks loose.
Yep.
Well, Scotland have got France, so...
Oh, well, that's fair then, that's fair.
At least today's referee is not Mr. J. Braun, at least, the Faroe Islands conspirator.
Excuse me.
So that's a plus.
That is a plus.
Yes. Scotland didn't turn up.
Yeah.
We've done so many of these, it's just like, it's so difficult to try and name them all.
Yeah, it's true.
Someone do a compilation of them all.
Yeah, someone out there do a compilation.
Do a compilation of all. F. Weart was apparently the man of the match for that. He was apparently French.
I agree.
Now, I remember France in sort of like 2002. I don't remember a Mr. Weart.
France had a decent side in 2002.
Was there a Weart in there?
No.
Oh, all right. It is going to be a crunch match in round 2 if Netherlands can get past Turkey, though, which is the next match.
Oh, so we are going to lose a big name first.
Yep, Netherlands or France, that's what it's going to be.
Well.
Ooh, that was close. Netherlands 1, Turkey 1. Netherlands win on penalties.
They're going to have to do better than that if they want to beat France.
Yep.
Let's just put it like that.
Next up, second side of the bracket, Hungary versus Russia.
Well, who's going to win this one then? Surely it's going to be a Russia win.
It's Hungary, they're through.
Wow.
Hungary beat Russia. Russia gone.
Surprising.
Yeah, they did amazingly well in the last two sort of series of videos we've done. But out in round 1 here. Next up, it's Poland versus Montenegro.
I'm going to go... I'd normally say Poland, but I think Montenegro will win this.
It is a win. It's 2-1 to Montenegro.
So Montenegro could qualify.
Well, they do have to get past maybe Portugal in the next round. It's Portugal versus Wales.
I'd say Portugal are probably the favourites here.
It is a 2-0 win for Portugal. They're through. Right.
Champions through.
England
Who have they
got Norway.
The winnable game.
Norway 2, England 3. England are through to the second round.
Can you believe it?
They've got either Romania or Belgium.
There's a real chance here England could go through.
I know. Romania versus Belgium. It's a 2-1 win for Romania. Belgium's gone.
They remain in the competition. Haha, I told you.
Switzerland versus the Czech Republic are next.
I'd say probably Switzerland will win this one.
It's a win for the Czech Republic.
Oh wow, the qualifiers go through.
Yes, and Germany are last up against Sweden.
Tough game. A rematch from the World Cup, of course.
Germany are gone.
Wow, Sweden did it.
3-1 to Sweden. Germany
That's a
out.
huge result. That's a huge result.
Yep, and last but not least, Iceland versus Greece, the winners of the of the preliminaries for Europe.
Yep.
It's a win for Iceland. They're through. Win on penalties, 2-2.
So obviously now, if Montenegro do win in the next round, they will be represented by Greece in the last six in the Global Trophy finals itself.
Yes, if they can get past Hungary.
Not easy.
Yep.
Not easy.
So round 2, we've already lost Germany. Germany gone already.
Former champions.
Yep, gone. Austria versus Spain are first up.
Same for me.
Spain are gone.
No.
Austria 2, Spain 0. Spain are
Spain
gone. Out of it.
Wow.
Spain and Germany have fallen. Bulgaria, Ukraine is next.
Gotta be Ukraine?
It's Bulgaria. They're through.
What?
They are through. Bulgaria back on the horse.
So they won't have to qualify next time.
Nope, they're fine. Denmark, Italy are next. Italy are gone.
What is going on?
Denmark 1, Italy 0.
I'm so confused.
Italy, Spain, Germany, all out. And we're about to lose France or the Netherlands. We've lost the Netherlands. France win on penalties.
France doing the job that they need to do, but my goodness
So
me.
Netherlands, Italy, Spain, Germany, all out.
That's incredible. That is
Hungary
incredible.
are up next against Montenegro.
Surely Hungary have to win this one.
It is a 1-0 win for Hungary. Montenegro fall at round 2.
So there we go. So we've avoided the confusion.
Oh god, no! Oh god, no! I completely misread this. England's got Portugal. Oh god.
Oh no!
No! Come on, England! Knock him out! Knock him out! Damn it, we're out! No! Portugal win 2-0. England out in round 2 again.
That's so unlucky. Every time.
Yeah. Romania versus the Czech Republic. Romania win 2-1. Czech Republic gone.
Surprise! I wouldn't have said that.
Sweden, Iceland. Can Iceland do it? No. Sweden win on penalties.
This is a very unusual
Take
European.
Iceland out. So here are our top 8. Okay. Austria, Bulgaria, Denmark, France, Hungary, Portugal, Romania, and Sweden.
It doesn't look very strong, does it?
And if you actually look at it, they're all in alphabetical order.
How about that?
A, B, D, F, H, P, R, S. We have
That's
HP
great stuff.
Source in there,
We do.
in Hungary and Portugal. Very nice. We have a defender in Denmark and France. And we have a blood type as Austria, Bulgaria. And RS.
Focus. Full focus.
We have a forward focus in there. There you go. So Austria versus Bulgaria. I still can't believe that England got knocked out again.
Much like, the World Cup in 2018.
Got dicked.
Yeah, well, no, much like that, every team's just kind of a bit weird.
Yeah.
That are still in. It's just
Yeah.
kind of like there's nobody wants to win it.
But France are still there. So the France like, we'll have it.
Yeah.
Right, Austria, Bulgaria first. It's a 4-1 win for Bulgaria. Through to the semis.
For a team that came through the preliminaries, they're doing really well.
Yep, next up is Denmark versus France. Denmark, who've already knocked out a big name.
Can they do it again?
Nope. France 1-0 victory over Denmark.
But Denmark are in the finals, so that's
Yep.
all that matters for them.
Hungary versus Portugal. Portugal, the current reigning champions, they are through to see if they can defend their title. And they have beaten Hungary 2-0.
Portugal have really grown as a team, haven't they, since winning this?
Yeah.
They did really well in the Champion of Champions, and they're doing well here.
Yep. Next up is Romania versus Sweden.
Win for me.
It's a win for Romania by penalties. 2-2. Romania through to the semi-finals.
Doing well.
This has been an amazing run for especially Romania and Bulgaria. France and Portugal, you definitely expect France to be here. Portugal, they've been on a really good run recently. They got the momentum, fair enough. Bulgaria, France is next.
For me, it's got to be France.
It is France. 1-0 again, though.
Sneaking the win, that's all they need to do.
Yep. And Portugal, Romania,
Portugal for me.
it is Portugal by penalties. These lower teams are not giving the tough teams any easy matches.
They're not. They've really turned up the game this year. They've, so far this season, last time was going to be pretty much the star-studded global trophy. Maybe this year we'll have the year of the underdog. Who knows?
Yeah. It's France, Portugal in the finals here to win. And it's a win for France, 3-0.
They've done a great job again, France. You can never discount them, can you?
Yep. And France are now 6-time champions of the European sector qualifiers.
I think that's Portugal's best run in the European segment.
No, well, it's joint their best run. This is their 5th time they've lost in the finals.
Oh wow!
Okay.
By the way,
But some very good moves for Portugal. That could possibly, depending on what other results go, and especially when it comes to Italy and Spain, that's going to move them up the rankings from 8th. So at least 'cause we've lost Italy, we've lost Spain, we've lost Germany. Crazy, absolutely crazy.
It is a madness.
And we lost the Netherlands as well. Don't forget.
Yeah, so Europe is going into this global trophy finals with a bit of a weak side.
Yeah, it's very weak. I mean, France and Portugal are really the only big names. The rest of them are Austria, Bulgaria, Denmark, Hungary, Romania, and Sweden.
There are some good sides in there, but you got to think Europe are going to struggle to get a real presence in the competition. Obviously, three of the 4 semi-finalists last time were European. This time, I'd be very surprised if that was the case.
Yeah, well, Yeah, it's a very, very interesting. A lot of the big names have gone. Could this be a time for any of the other nations or any of the other continents to be able to put their star-studded teams in there? And then maybe having an African or an Asian champion for the first time ever.
Yeah, we're still waiting for that to happen, but we never know.
With Europe as dwindled as it is now through some amazing victories for teams like Sweden and Denmark, this is going to be close. This is going to be a very interesting global trophy.
Yep, for sure.
And in the next 5 weeks, we'll see how interesting it really is going to be. Will there be more shockers in the next sector?
Obviously, it's going to be Asia next, isn't it? So there's obviously it's going to be very interesting to see how the Asian guys get on.
Yep, the Asian sector. With some very, very good teams in there, like China and Saudi Arabia and South Korea and Australia. You know, so some very, very interesting sides, some very good sides. Could one of them take the opportunity of all of these big European teams, former champions like Germany and Spain, going out to achieve their global trophy glory, but also the glory of their continent?
Obviously, Australia is still unbeaten.
Yep. So will that keep going for a 15th year, or will that come to an end?
Good God, like, imagine if they did it again.
15 years in a row, jeez. Ugh. It'd be interesting.
Either way.
Anyway, I've been Masterath.
I've been Sven-Göran Eriksson.
And we'll be seeing you next week for Asia.
Will.
Yep, we'll see you then.
Yeah, later.